Hello, and well, doing something a bit different, a bit more of a relaxed setting. Now the wife and kids have left me. No, don't worry, they haven't gone for good. They'll be back soon. They're just having a break, so I get to access the living room, and I have my ever faithful companion beside me. There he is, doing what he always does. Alex, do you want to look at the camera? No. So he's being a bit of a misery guts as usual. But yeah, if you haven't read the description, let me just adjust that. Oh, the professionalism. If you've not read the description, I should be talking about this here Patrick Moraz story of I, or just I. I mean, if you look at the spine, oh no, there's nothing on the spine, is there? Yeah, klutz. Yeah, it's not really got a name. It's just called Patrick Moraz and this symbol. And I bought this a long time ago, and I probably got it for about £1, if I remember. Yeah, but to recap, this was recorded after his time with Yes and Relayer, 1975, I believe. Just trying to find what it says on here. Nope. I might have to edit some of the ums and ahs out of this today. Let me just have a look at the vinyl. It's got this somewhere. 1976, but I know it was recorded in 1975. And yeah, it's a concept album, but don't let that put you off, because the actual music and the story in the story in the music isn't that evident. The concept is really more about reading the lovely story and the inner book. Oh look, it says this album's dedicated to you. That's me. Isn't that good? Oh, here we go. It was recorded on the 16th and 17th of August 1975. That was the percussion tracks. Oh yeah. I did actually write some notes to this, but because I'm not sitting at the computer, I'm going to just do this from the top of my head. But yeah, Patrick Moraz, before this, he'd done some work with Refugee and Main Horse, and then his one album with Yes. Very accomplished player. And again, what he brought to the Yes fold was his jazz sensibility, and that is what's really evident on this recording, is because if you listen to it, and I don't know if you're familiar with the works of Bruford, I find that there's quite a lot of similarity between the music in here and what you hear on Bruford's solo records. So that's why they were a good fit when they did their own duo recordings together, which are very interesting to listen to. But yeah, in terms of it being a concept album, I mean, the actual singy songs are the weakest tracks here. What you come for is the amazing synthesizer work, and it really is him showing off the various Moogs, orchestrons, mellotrons, AKS synthesizers. God, I mean, it's really him showing off every bit of kit that he's got, and but don't let that put you off, because it is jazzy. It's not prog in the way you think it'd be prog. This is fusion, because you've got the jazz side over here of him doing his you've got that, but you've also bringing him in this world music influence, because he uses the percussion from Brazil. Now for me, that's where the money shot is, because I really do like the Brazilian percussion. It really lifts the album and transforms it, brings it to somewhere else. I mean, there is a track on it called Kakacha. Oh, you know, someone will correct me. Kakacha. Oh. See, the problem is it's not. Where's the? Let me have a look. Kakacha. See that one there. That one there. See that one. That one with the da 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 da. I really like that one. It's my favourite track on the album. But yeah, Impact is instrumental. You've got that one. You got that one. That's instrumental. Intermezzo is quite nice. It's again him doing like a baroque piece of music, and then you've got the various vocal pieces. Now, it actually features the female vocalist is Viv McAuliffe, who appeared on Anthony Phillips' first one, Geese and the Ghosts, who she duetted with Phil Collins on God If I Saw Her Now. So she did this before she did the Anthony Phillips album, I believe, or roughly the same time. So that's a nice little bit of prog knowledge there for you. But also with Kacha. Ah dear, don't make it easy for me. But with that track, I'm going to do that forever. That was used actually in the radio play Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A little loop of that is played during one of the radio adverts, and yeah, that's what kind of made me go, oh, this is good. I know this because I knew Hitchhikers, and then I heard this, and I heard it I know that piece of music. I know that, and that's a really good piece about it. Again, this is not going to be for everyone because it's kind of jazzy and it's very synth heavy. And those people that accuse me of not liking synthesizers, you're barking up the wrong tree, because I do, and I really like this record. I mean, I prefer it more than, say, Mr. Wakeman's work, because it is completely left field, and it is really unique. It is different. It's got a lot of warmth to it, and I don't think you're ever going to hear another album quite like this. Again, with the world music influence and the jazz, the only reason it's got a prog label is because of his involvement with Yes, and because John Anderson suggested the idea for the big tower, and and kind of gave him the idea for the concept. If you strip all that away and you put it in a different sleeve, you'd say it was a jazz record. On the re-release, you can get this off of eMusic, because I've been subscribed to that for many years now. But I got the download because again, listening to this impractical, because my son likes to trash my record deck. I can show you my record deck. Look, there it is there, and he likes to trash that. Look, you see what he's done. See, look at this. Look what the little toe rag has done. Look, he's ripped my little slip mat. Look, yeah, little Herbert. But anyway, so there you go. And if you want to see, look, we can do a quick tour of the speakers. Look, there's a speaker there. There's my Xbox. There's some toys, and there's my amp. And over there should be a pumpkin, and there should be some records. So and a subwoofer. And there you go. So all those people that have wanted a guided tour, if I can get it to come back to me. You've had your guided tour now. So yeah, I've lost my thread. Oh yeah, eMusic. On the eMusic download, you do get 3 extra tracks, and what I like is you get the recording session of Ka Cha Ka with the kids, and you can hear him in French going these are fine string onions you have here, Mr. Moraz, and they're doing all that's a terrible French accent, wasn't it? How'd you say? Roast beef. Oh dear. But yeah, so they're directing all the little kids in French, and they go running through different versions of the tune, and I thought it was quite sweet to listen to. But yeah, the instrumentals I like. The vocal tracks I find a little bit vanilla, but what I really do like is the bass playing. The bass playing on this is out of this world, because it features the guy that didn't get the job with King Crimson in the 80s, Mr. Jeff Berlin, and he's really good. He's a really good bass player, and you get to hear him here doing his thing. So yeah, and of course, didn't Jeff Berlin appear on Bruford, didn't he? So that's the musical DNA at work. Musical DNA, Bruford, Berlin, Moraz. There'd have been a good trio. So yeah. It's much better when I'm doing it in front of the computer because I can focus more. Um, so what should we talk about now then? Well, yeah, I think the album version is pretty cool because I was reading all the notes actually because it's been years since I've got this out of the. There's always little handwritten notes, and it's pretty cool actually. It's what I miss about LPs, on CDs. My eyesight, it's terrible, so I can never read what the notes are. But yeah, is it an essential purchase? Not really, but if you want to do this journey, if you like Yes, and you like Relayer, and you want to, because what we're going to do is we'll talk about this. We've talked about this one, and we'll talk about Steve Howe, Chris Squire, John Anderson. I don't was the Alan White solo album at the same time? I don't know. I have to look into that, but yeah, all around this time they're all putting out solo albums at the same time because they were kind of instructed to. There was going to be a hiatus between Relayer and the next recording, so they said, "Hey, everyone put out a solo album, and this is why I'm going to redo these all at once and look at them and try and see if there's anything connecting them." But yeah, I mean, it's not really an essential listen. I mean, if you want to find out what Patrick Moraz is really about, I mean, you only need one Patrick Moraz album, and this is it. His other ones really don't hold a light to this one because you get it all here, and it really is a solid record. Is it essential? Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe it is essential. I don't know, but the thing is, I'm scared that because it is a bit jazzy, it might scare some people off. People are probably expecting weird time signatures, and it's not like that at all. It's more about synthesizers. So yeah, we'll give it a spin. Okay, track it down if you can. Give it a spin. Like I said, the reissue's got a few extra tracks on it, and it does sound rather snazzy. I mean, I've got fond memories of it, and it's an album I do like. Again, it's not one that I'd go back to a lot, but I remember putting it on in the past and letting it on, just having it on the record player and just letting it play in the background. It's one of those kind of records. It's one of those records that I know, but I don't know. It's kind of subconscious. Do you have those records that you put on background music, that kind of? But yeah, it was funny listening to this again yesterday. And it kind of transported me back to when I was a younger man because that's when I played this a lot. That's when I played a lot of these, So yeah, I better wind this up because this is getting even more boring and perambulating than usual. So yeah, track it down. Go on, give it a spin. You can't go wrong. So in terms of a rating, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5. That's 4 out of 5 because, in a way, I think Patrick Moraz was greatly underrated in Yes, and I think he redeems himself with this record because he shows that he's more than just a keyboard player. There is a lot going on this. I like the jazz feel of it. I like the bass playing. Not so keen on the vocals. They come across as a little bit weak. I mean, not Viv McAuliffe, but I think the male vocalists have got, who I probably can't find now. Let's have a look. John McBurney. But yeah, you've got Ray Gomez on electric lead guitar. Oh, that's good. Andy Newmark on drums for side 2. Yeah, and Alphonse Mouzon, drums on side 1. So there you go. But yeah. So yeah, give it a spin. Next one up will probably be Elias Sunhillow, I reckon. I'm going to go and get that off the shelf right now. I know that one really well, so I can whittle on about that. My name's been Darren. Look, I've been talking about Patrick Moraz and the story of whatever that is, and hopefully you've been entertained. Yeah, that's it. Only one more thing to say. Are you ready? Yeah, you ready? Prog on.